not just for the players, but for everybody around town to get this kind of experience out here watching you guys play. How do you think it went, and kind of what was your vibe today?
Great day for us. I mean, again, we want to take ourselves out of our element, get us in a new environment, put us on buses, have to travel a little bit. 3 of our first 4 games are on the road, so this fit a lot of bills for us.
They said this kind of felt like a simulated road trip almost. Is that kind of the idea a little bit behind this as well?
That's a bit of the idea. You know, again, Saturdays are special to us, so you know we kind of start our day off the right way with the Saturday, get in a bus, kind of travel because, like I said, you know, 3 of the first 4 this year are going to be on the road. So just the ability to be in a new environment, a different atmosphere, change up your routine a little bit is something we got to make sure that we're ready for.
It's also the connection, though, to get out to a high school here in Cincinnati. That's obviously a big deal. How important do you think that is for UC football to kind of show themselves at one of the marquee high schools?
Well, this, like I said, this was threefold for us. It wasn't just for our players and to work on traveling on the road and changing up the routine, but also for us to get in the community, to get in the local high schools and things like that that are incredibly important to us. You know, all we talk about is our state of Cincinnati and our 50-mile radius and our 300-mile radius and really the great state of Ohio. So the more we can do this, the more we can get out to promote, you know, not just our program, but everything we do is going to help us in the long run.
In terms of performance, it felt kind of even today.
Now we tried to, you know, again, we try to set things up. We try to create momentums and things like that. That's kind of why we started the ball in the 7-yard line down there to begin. You know, trying to generate some momentum, even whether it's offensively or defensively, and then see how they can handle it from there. Whether it's a positive on one side of the ball or a negative on one side of the ball. Those kind of emotions are going to be rolling throughout the game. So it was good to see guys on both sides make plays. Guys have some adversity on both sides and see how they continue to come back.
In general, though, do you think the offense missed for today? Or just
They did. I still want to see a little bit more of the tempo and you know, a little bit faster pace on some things. I don't just mean the plays, but just getting in and out of things, getting back to the line of scrimmage, putting more pressure on the defense. But for sure, the ability for the quarterbacks to understand more and have another week under their belts for, you know, what the expectations are. I think that we saw them have the ability to make some plays.
And you've been in
just playing here,
I tell you what, this is I haven't I don't know if I've ever actually had an opportunity to not only play here but actually practice or even see a game here. So it was special. I think it was special not just for me or for some of the guys that have been from here, but really for our guys to come out and see people around and see some excitement behind the program and the things that they're doing. It meant a lot to a lot of us.
Would you like to rotate this among local high schools other than this in the future?
That's the idea. That's the idea. And like I said, it does a lot for us. It does a lot for our program. It gives us an opportunity to challenge and do some different things as a team too. But yeah, I mean, if we can move this thing around and generate some more excitement, you know, our guys love this stuff too. You know, to see people out there, to see, you know, fans, whether it's their family or other people, that's what football's all about. And you gotta create momentum, you gotta create energy, and there's all different kinds of ways of doing it.
You got a guy in the middle of your defense, Jalen Miner, that first year really getting a chance to be in that number 1 role. What are your thoughts on how he's played and how he's looked?
I've been impressed with Jalen, and and probably him as much as anybody on the defensive side of the football. And I don't just mean by how he's played, but his ability to take leadership, his ability to step forward, his ability to, you know, to do the things we ask him to do. I've been fortunate enough to be around a lot of great ones, especially at that position, and I think he's got a lot of make. I'm surprised that he hasn't played more. Too bad he's a senior, but that we can't worry about that. The reality is that you know, he's on a fast pace, and you know what, he's believing and buying into everything we're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good.